Warden Grayson.
Maria,
Please, I have to talk to her. Can you arrange it?
It's late. She's probably gone.
Then you're just gonna have to call her at home. Look, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't urgent. Please.
Come on.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Come in.
Oh, I thought you'd be gone by now.
I was just leaving. What's the problem, Nell?
I'm sorry to hold you up. Maria Trent's outside. It's urgent.
Did she say what it's about?
Holly Warner collapsed tonight. She's in the infirmary.
How serious is it?
You better talk to Maria. She probably knows more about it than I do.
Bring her in. So what's so urgent, Maria?
It's about Holly.
Nell told me she's in the infirmary. Did Holly say what the problem is?
Well, that's what I'm here to talk to you about. Warden Grayson, Holly is pregnant.
Has to have happened since she's been here.
That's right. And it was Officer Fisher.
You realize that that's a very serious accusation, Maria.
Well, it's the truth. We all knew about it after he raped her.
You raped her. Did Holly tell you this?
Yes, she did.
So you only have her word for it.
Look, she wouldn't lie about a thing like this. Look, Holly had said, when she had talked about Mr. Walker raping her, nobody believed her. And she swears that she was telling the truth.
You know, people swear to a lot of things in here, Maria, and you must realize that Holly isn't the most stable person.
I am telling you that it was Fisher.
Take it easy, Maria.
I understand how you feel, Maria. But you have to understand my position, too.
Look, I just don't think that he should get away with this.
If it's true, I agree with you. But I can't just go making accusations. I'll run a full investigation.
Thank you.
I assure you, we'll get to the bottom of this. Well, what do you think? Jack Fisher isn't the only man in this place.
No, and it isn't the first time that sex has reared its ugly head. But I'm afraid this time I agree with Maria.
Damn. With all the problems in this prison right now, I do not need this.
There's one thing I think you should know. I saw Jack Fisher with Holly in her cell the other day. She was crying. When I questioned him about it, he told me that Holly had offered him sex in return for favors.
Why didn't he report it?
Why didn't I? He was being magnanimous. He said she'd end up in solitary if he did.
Get him in here. Let's see what he has to say about this Holly business.
I just want you to relax, okay? It's not the end of the world. And it's not good for the baby.
I don't care about the baby.
Of course you do. Come here, you're just upset. Look, I know what a shock this must have been for you, but you're gonna be just fine.
I don't want this baby. Don't you understand that? You've got to help me.
What are you asking?
An abortion. I want an abortion.
I can't do that.
You've got to.
Holly, no. It's against prison regulations.
I don't care. You're a doctor and you're supposed to help people, and I'm begging you for help.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do.
No one will know. I won't tell a soul, not even Maria. I can keep a secret.
I'm sure you can. But Holly, listen, an abortion is absolutely out of the question.
So's having this baby.
Look, I know how tough it is being in this place. But I'm gonna help you all I can. If you want to talk about it, okay. But Holly, there's one other thing. What about the father?
I don't even want to think about him.
Come in.
Keeping some late hours, aren't you, Warden?
Did you rape Holly Warner?
Did I? Hell no. No. Why? Why would I want to do something like that?
I don't know. Why would you?
Hey, now look, Warden. In the first place, I don't have to force anybody, all right? And in the second place, even if I were to do something like that, why would I pick that loony? No. No, whoever told you that, they're lying through their teeth.
She's pregnant.
Pregnant, huh?
It has to have happened since she's been here.
Well, don't look at me. There's plenty other guards in this place. And if she tells you that it was me, oh, come on, Warden, you got to consider the source there. But you know, come to think of it now, maybe it was that kid, Randy.
The electrician?
Yeah. No. I mean, he's always hanging around this place, Warden, and he's in pretty tight with the women. I mean, one day they even covered for him when he went off with Crystal. Remember that day we had the riot in the rec room and nobody would talk about it? Well, I mean, there you go. That's the answer. He must be having a time for himself in this place, huh? I mean, if he took on Crystal, why not Holly?
Have you any proof that he took on Holly?
Well, no. No, but no more than I'm positive that you have no proof that I could possibly have raped anybody. Come on, Warden, you know me.
Yes, I think I do. You're in charge of controlling the women. It's your responsibility to know where they are at every minute. As for Randy, well, you've given me no reason to blame him for Holly's condition. I have no other course than to make a thorough investigation.
Well, just what is that supposed to mean? What, am I suspended?
Not yet. But if you are the father of Holly's baby, you can kiss your job goodbye.
I don't know anything, Minnie. Maria must have come back to the cell after I was asleep.
Don't sound too good, does it?
Maria! Oh. How's Holly?
She's okay.
What's the matter with her?
She's fine now.
Well, that's a relief.
Well, if she's so fine, how come it took you so long to get back to your cell last night?
Yeah, I tried to stay awake, but it got so late.
We were just talking.
Well, how come, if she's okay, you didn't get word down to us? That's not like you, Maria. You knew we was worried.
Hey, what is this bull about you were up so late because you were talking to Holly?
Yeah, what?
Since when do the regulations in this place let you sit up there and gab all night?
Yeah, Maria.
What the hell's going on?
Holly's pregnant.
I'll be damned. Little farm girl is getting somewhere. We're just standing around here thinking about it.
Yeah, she'll probably think she was raped again. She said her employer raped her before she got here, didn't she?
Yeah, well, you'd think she would have learned something from all those farm animals.
Seems to me she did.
Okay, so she's pregnant. But is she all right?
Yes.
Well, that's a relief. For a minute there, I thought something was wrong with her, but having a baby, that could happen to anybody. Hey, how do you feel about that, Crystal? I mean, you're not exactly exclusive around here. Holly's got somebody she's screwing too.
Now, what I want to know is who is this guy? And lead me to him.
Oh, you want a baby, huh?
Oh, hell no, I got more sense than that. So, who's the daddy?
Yeah, she wants his phone number.
Honey, it's not his phone number I'm after. So who's the stud who's going to be handing out the cigars?
Look, you can make fun of this all you want, Kath, but I don't think you'd find it very funny if you were in Holly's place.
Boy, Holly pregnant. I guess she's not as innocent as I thought.
What do you think, Nell? Could Randy be the father of Holly's baby?
No, not just because I think everything that comes out of Fisher's mouth is a lie. But I know Randy. He's a nice kid. Besides, he and Crystal have something going. He's even asked her to marry him when she gets out.
Does Jack Fisher know this?
I'm sure he does. Look, it doesn't make any sense. Randy has Crystal, and as far as rape, I don't think he'd do anything like that.
But you never know.
Well, even if it is Randy, it'll be hard to prove. Holly won't change her story.
You know, there's a possibility that Holly accused Fisher because she doesn't want Crystal to find out.
Sure. Miracles do happen, I guess.
I should have listened to my mother and become a school teacher.
You think you'd be better off this day and age?
Oh, you're right. Oh, I can't afford to rule out anything. I want a guard to escort Randy at all times.
Okay. But if Crystal even thinks Randy's the father, she'll scratch Holly's eyes out.
Hey, you can go about your business. I know my way around here.
I don't mind.
I really do know where I'm going.
I'm just following orders. Got to escort you wherever you go.
Since when? Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Randy.
How are you? Hey, can I even say hello to my girl?
Just keep moving.
I can't believe this place.
Well, what's the matter now?
It's so unfair.
What?
I was coming back to my cell, and right there in front of me was Randy. All we wanted to do was say hello. But no, that jerk Reese pulled him right past me.
Maybe it's for the best.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you'll hear about it soon enough.
No, why don't you tell me now?
Well, rumor has it that Randy's the father of Holly's baby.
What? Say that again? No, don't. Minnie, you know that's a big fat lie.
Well, somebody knocked her up.
Well, not Randy.
Well, hell, Crystal, he had every opportunity. He's even got a blueprint of this place. They could have been doing it any place, right under your nose, maybe. Some men get a kick out of that sort of thing.
Well, I don't believe it. And I'd like to know who started that ugly rumor anyway.
I hear it came from a very good source. The best.
You mean Holly herself?
Could be.
What, that little tramp.
Hey, where are you going?
I told you. Yeah, well, it just proves it don't matter if your head's empty so long as the rest of you work.
Here she comes.
Oh, what's the matter, Crystal, baby?
Don't pay any attention to them, Crystal.
It's easy for you to say.
Hey, Crystal, you got your wedding invitations engraved yet?
Why don't you get off her case, Sharon?
Oh, sure. But she better keep her eye on old Loverboy. You never can tell who's next on his list.
I said back off.
Hey, look. This is nobody's business, so why don't we all just cool it?
Hey, who ain't cool around here? Anybody not cool?
Look, Crystal, don't hold it against Randy. Oops! I made a funny. What I meant to say is maybe it's better with a young ass than an old, used-up one like yours. Come on, baby, let's go.
Girl.
Come on. Hey, get off. Get off.
Now, what was this all about? Come on, I can see privileges disappearing fast, ladies.
Nothing was going on, Officer Fisher. Crystal and Sharon were, just horsing around. Isn't that so, Crystal?
Sure. Just horsing around.
Yeah, well, any more action in here and we'll be right back. You can count on it.
So, you want some more horsing around, Crystal?
Drop it, okay?
She's just upset about her man.
I don't blame her. Her man is after every tail in the joint.
Yeah, well, he was never after yours.
Who says?
He has better taste than you.
Oh, yeah, sure. A nutcase like Holly.
And you'll never get out of here to marry Randy. Now just cool it.
Who wants to marry that two-timing bastard anyway?
Thanks, Kath. Crystal could have gotten into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's not my sweat. Sharon's the only one I care about. I'll tell you one thing. Crystal's damn lucky she found out what a bastard Randy is before she took that ride off into the sunset with him. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Crystal. Crystal! Crystal! What the hell is going on now?
Hi. You want some company? You look better. Looks like you got a little color on your cheeks.
I don't feel any better.
You don't feel any pain or anything like that, do you? Good. I've got some good news. I was asking around, and I found out that the prison has a system here to help people like you.
What do you mean?
Holly, you don't have to worry about where the baby's gonna go after it's born. They have a nursery here, so you can stay with it for a whole year. Isn't that great?
I'm not having this baby.
I know you feel that way about it right now, Holly, but I think you just need to give
Doesn't
it
anybody hear me? I don't want to talk about this.
Holly, I think you just need to give it some time. I know under the conditions this must be very difficult for you. But I think you need to just forget about that for a moment. Holly, it wasn't the baby's fault. What happened?
Are you saying it's mine?
No, I'm not saying that. We're talking about a life here. Do you know how many women would kill to have a child? I mean, they would do anything possible.
I don't think they'd want to be raped for one, Maria.
Of course not. Holly, all I know is that when this baby is here, it will help you forget about this part. Sweetie, this baby is going to bring you such happiness. I envy you. You have got so much to look forward to.
I've got nothing to look forward to. All my life, things have gone wrong for me, and this is the end of the line. I'm not having this baby, Maria, and that's that. I don't need a reminder of what Fisher did to me.
Sweetie,
No! I am saying it for the last time. There's no way I'm having this baby.
Hey, Min, want to get in on a hot thing?
It's got anything to do with you, forget it.
Ooh, ever since Holly got herself knocked up, everyone's so hostile around here. It's so easy to get Crystal riled. Just think how much fun we're going to have with Holly.
You just lay off of Holly. She's just a kid and she's having a hard time.
She already had a hard time.
You don't give anybody a break, do you?
Oh, sure I do. That's my whole reason for being here. To make people happy.
High, you mean?
There are lots of ways to get high, Minnie. You ought to try it sometime.
I've got better things to do with my time.
Yeah, sure, like scrubbing the latrines.
At least when I do something, I know what day it is. Half the time you're walking around in a fog. Hell, most of the time you're on some other planet.
Why don't you mind your own business?
That's what I've been telling you to do.
Look, you don't tell me what to do. Maybe Holly could use some new friends.
I'm telling you that when Holly gets out of that infirmary, you lay off of her. Hear?
Go sit down.
Let's go.
Where are you, Rita, when we need you?
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Rita, how's it going?
Not bad. Thought I'd take a little break and get some fresh air. It's a pretty day.
Oh, yeah. I like the weather this time of year. You know, when I was a little kid, I used to get my sleeping bag and I'd sleep under those trees right over there. I loved it.
It must have been a good feeling. Good, free feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like being free. Here I am, babbling on. There was something I wanted to ask you.
Oh, sure, what?
Do you know any good schools around here for Debbie?
Oh, yeah, the local school right down there, within walking distance. It's great. Does this mean you like it well enough to stick around for a while? Good. Good, I'm glad.
Thank you. So, this is where you are, Rita.
Can I do something for you, Mrs. Meadows?
I was hoping my room would have been cleaned by now.
Well, I was just taking a breather. Enjoying the outdoors.
Yeah, well, maybe it's time you got to the indoors.
See you later, Joe.
See you. She's a nice lady. I like Debbie, too. I'm glad they're staying.
We'll see.
Nice to see you again, Miss Meadows.
Captain Goddard, what can I do for you?
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk to you in private. It's business.
Fine. Let's go inside. Excuse us. So, what can I do for you, Captain?
Well, maybe this is not my problem, but as I've come to know you and like you, I feel obliged.
I'm listening.
Well, don't misunderstand me, Mrs. Meadows. You're a mighty fine woman. I mean, if you weren't, I wouldn't be here today. But I feel I have
Captain
to tell...
Goddard, please. Just get to the point.
Well, the way I see it, Joe Holland has really pulled a fast one on you.
How do you mean?
This inn, it's never going to make any money. Now, I know it don't sound very nice, but it's the damn truth. And since I've come to know you and really respect you, my conscience has got the best of me, and I'm here to be your friend. I'm going to help you out.
I see. And how do you propose to do that?
Well, I'm offering you the opportunity to back out of the sale before escrow closes, and I'll pick up the purchase.
If this inn is such a lemon, Captain, why the hell would you want to buy it?
Oh, well, you see, it's not a completely a bad deal. I mean, with the right owner and a man with business experience.
I see. So, you think because I'm a woman, I don't have the experience? And I don't have what it takes to make a go of this place, is that it?
Well, this is a mighty large undertaking.
Well, I've got good news for you, Captain. You don't have to worry anymore. This inn is mine, and I'm not interested in selling it to you or anybody else. Have a nice day.
Well, I've seen you happier.
That Goddard is a first-class idiot. You know, I don't blame Joe one bit for not wanting to sell this in to him. His father probably would have rolled over in his grave if he had.
Well, he didn't, so there's no point in getting upset.
There's just something about that guy. Listen, Sissy, I gotta go out of town again for a few days. Do you think you can handle things here?
Oh, no problem. Is anything wrong?
I'm still trying to launder that money through legitimate bank deposits. I have to do it under $10,000 each, so the purchase of the inn won't be suspect. Don't knock it. It's what we're living on. The only thing that's bugging me now is that dumb Goddard. I just don't like him snooping around. Last thing we need is some screw-up or delay.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'd sleep a lot better at night if that money was someplace else.
You worry too much. That money is perfectly safe in the cellar. Besides, once the sale of the inn is closed, no one will have any reason to wonder where the money's coming from. And once the inn is taken care of, believe me, there's still plenty for us to live on. Just think, Sissy. No money worries. How many people can say that?
Only the ones in prison. And I got no intention of going back there. I hope.
Don't look for trouble. I'll see you in a few days.
Have a good trip.
Oh, and, don't hire any new people while I'm gone. There's too many sneaking around already. Like Brad that day in the cellar.
You do like to live dangerously.
Yeah, but I'm careful. The only dumb thing I've done is hire a fugitive for my housekeeper.
hell are you doing?
I'm dusting.
And there's dust in my drawer. What are you looking for?
Nothing. Just trying to be thorough.
Look, you're on trial here, so don't try to hand me a snow job.
Mrs. Meadows, I'm not a thief.
No, you attack people looking for a pair of scissors.
How'd you know about that?
Sissy told me. Why wouldn't she? She's the one who's responsible for your being here. I know all about you, Rita. So don't try to hide anything. Just because you were top dog in prison doesn't mean you can get away with that here.
Top dog? How do you know about that?
I haven't been in a convent. And if you want my trust, earn it. Otherwise, you're out.
Great muffin, Sissy.
Damn, that woman! It's all I've got in me not to tell her off. Hello, Joe.
Sit down and have a cup of coffee.
Something stronger than coffee.
What's the deal between you and Patricia? I think she's pretty easy to get along with.
You insinuating it's my fault?
He's not insinuating anything. Now just calm down.
Joe, I'm sorry.
Okay. But I do think I'm gonna leave this to you two ladies to talk out. And I'll, thanks for the muffin, Sissy. See you guys later.
You should have heard her, Sissy. Oh, she gets a real kick out of reminding me about being inside. Just what did you tell her?
Only that you'd spend some time there.
How'd you know I was top dog?
I, must have mentioned that too.
Did you tell her what I was sent up for?
Rita, I can't remember every word I said.
Well, she sure knows a hell of a lot somehow. Do you think she hired a private detective? Or something? Maybe she's looking for a good reason to throw me out.
Listen, Rita, don't look for trouble, please.
Where's she from, anyway?
I never asked her.
Is she divorced or widowed? She's probably divorced. No man could put up with her snootiness. She's probably belonged to one of those fancy country clubs. She's the kind that's into all that sort of crap. Sissy, she have any kids?
She never said.
Well, you sure aren't very curious, are you?
It's none of my business, and it isn't any of yours either.
Well, la-di-da. All I'm asking is what you know about her.
I don't know anything. Now just shut up about her, Rita. After what you did, you're lucky she gave you a job.
Business kind of slow today, huh?
Oh, hello. You're the housekeeper from the inn, right?
Yep.
You been out looking for a new job?
I told you I'm a gambler.
Well, I hope you've been saving your money.
Now, why do you keep harping on that inn not opening?
Well, you see, having my little bait shop here, I can see everything that goes on over there. And you know, it's a big fat nothing. I don't see anybody coming in or going out. And I don't see it changing just because Mrs. Meadows bought the place. Of course, she don't own it yet.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it means it's still in escrow. Huh. Listen, you know, she keeps putting money in there and fixing the place up, but I think it's all going to go right down the drain.
What a shame.
Well, you've been you having some problems with her?
Just a pain in the ass.
Well, I see we have something in common. Would you like to have a beer?
Sure. We can drink to Mrs. Stoneface.
Come in. Hi, I gotta warn you, I've only got a minute. I don't know why I'm always running late.
What went on between you and Rita this afternoon? She came to me with all kinds of questions.
Questions?
Obviously, you talked to her about her being top dog inside.
I caught her snooping and it slipped out.
Oh, that's just great.
Don't worry. I didn't give away anything.
Well, watch your step from now on. Rita's no dummy.
It won't happen again. But I'm telling you, Sissy, if I had any sense at all, I would fire her today.
I could make that Cedar Lake Inn a gold mine.
Gotta own it first.
I don't understand that Meadows woman. Why is she so stubborn about that?
I'll tell you, looking around this place, I don't see anything that convinced me that you could take over that inn and run it any better than she can.
You have no idea what my talent is. Why, if I had that inn, I could make more money than you'll ever have in a lifetime.
Just how you gonna do that? You got some secret plan.
Well, maybe I have. But it's my secret. Well, let's talk about something more interesting here. What's your story, Rita? Where do you come from?
Not where I come from, it's where I'm going. I gotta get back to the inn. Thanks for the beer.
Anytime. We'll be talking.
Well, Holly, you're doing very well.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were here. I'll come back later.
No, I'm finished with my examination. Come on in.
Morning, Holly.
Hi.
You're looking much better. How are you feeling?
Great. Just great.
Actually, she is. I don't see why she can't be discharged, as long as she continues to eat and gets plenty of rest.
That's wonderful news. I'm sure you're anxious to get out of this place. Look, Holly, I want you to tell me the name of the father of your baby. I think that I know, but I need you to confirm it for me. If you do, I promise I'll do everything in my power to ensure that disciplinary action is taken against him. You'll be protected. I promise. There's talk that it's Randy.
Randy?
Don't you see? There is nothing I can do unless you talk to me. Tell me your side of the story.
Nobody ever believed me before. They still think I lied about Mr. Walker raping me, and they still think I kidnapped his little boy. Nobody ever believes me.
I think maybe she needs some rest. Maybe later.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Look, I gotta talk to her.
Hey, you know you're not supposed to talk to the prisoners!
What's going on, Crystal? Why are you avoiding me?
As if you didn't know.
We gotta make sure that Holly gets plenty of rest.
I know it's like taking care of a baby sometimes.
It's just gotta be that way. I mean, why else? The sun was so bright that I let go.
Let go!
Take it easy.
Let go, you big... Hey, let go!
She's all drugged out again.
This is just the beginning, Minnie.
Whoever's pushing in this place should be shot. Look, it ain't funny. One of these days you're gonna be laid out for good in this place on that damn stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's my problem, ain't it?
Look, these girls don't know what they're getting themselves into, Kath. You're taking advantage of young, innocent girls in this place.
Oh, come on. They're hardly innocent. They do what they want.
You got no conscience at all, do you?
Why don't you just stop it, Kath?
Why shouldn't I get in on the action, huh? Listen, you broads, this is the way it is. So you might as well just join the party, because there ain't nothing you can do about it.
How's she doing?
Well, I gave her something to calm her down. She was higher than a kite when they brought her in. You know, something's got to be done about the drugs around here. Every day somebody new's been brought in. And it's not just one thing. I'm seeing crack, heroin, uppers, downers, you name it.
It's been that way ever since Rita Jones left. She was the only one who was ever able to control the drug traffic.
I'll tell you what, you don't handle this problem quick, you're not going to need me. You'll be calling the coroner.
I have done everything possible to get to the bottom of it, Mr. Tracy. I just need a little more time. You know, we have gang factors, and we are so overcrowded. Yes, I'm aware, but I don't want another hunger strike either. Yes, of course. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Come in. I'm telling you, there are days when I think if I have one more problem, if one more thing goes wrong.
Maybe I better come back later.
Let's have it.
Sharon Higgins is in the infirmary.
Oh, great. Just great. How many does that make this week?
I've got no answers, but it's way out of control.
I want a full lockdown cell search immediately.
Well, look at you. Out of the infirmary and in your new home.
Get away from me.
You listen to me, Holly. You think you're suffering now? One more word out of you claiming that I raped you and that kid is mine, and you're gonna find out what real suffering is, you hear me? I don't need someone like you coming in here ruining my reputation. All right, there's gonna be a lockdown, but you remember what I said.
Hate these lockouts.
Let's go, ladies.
Think someone tried to escape?
More likely, it's closer to home.
Drag.
Yeah, having to stay in your cell must really cramp your style.
Who asked you?
Move it, ladies.
Okay.
Crystal, you've got to talk to me.
I've got nothing to say to you.
What the hell is going on anyway?
You act so innocent.
What did I do, Crystal?
You ask me to marry you while all the time you're screwing Holly?
Holly who?
Don't deny it. You and your honesty. And all the time talking about us not having secrets from each other. You're such a liar, Randy.
Crystal, you've got to believe me. I don't even know Holly. And even if I did, you're the only one in the world for me. I love you.
I don't want any more lies.
How many times do I have to tell you? You remember how jealous I was over that guy Ricky, right? I swear to you, Crystal, there's nobody else.
You sure?
I'm positive.
I should have known I could trust you.
Why the hell are you messing everything up?
Just shut up.
Well, the least you could do is tell me what this is all about.
Right, as if you didn't know, huh?
I don't.
Yeah. Drugs.
Well, you're looking in the wrong cell.
Sure I am.
Go ahead. Search all you want. You're just wasting your time.
Open 17. I'm here to search, Maria.
All right.
Where are Crystal and Holly?
Crystal's on her way down, and I don't know about Holly. I haven't seen her.
She was just here. Guard! Take over the search of this cell. We have a missing prisoner. Holly Warner's missing.
Holly? The doctor warned me. I want an all-out search for Holly Warner.
Open cell.
Fisher! Holly's missing.
I'm not finished with the cell search.
I don't give a damn. The warden's ordered an all-out search. We've got to find her. Fisher! Holly has to be up here. Holly!
Stay away from me.
Holly, I don't want you to get hurt. Now come with me. Get Maria, she might talk to her. We're all alone now, Holly. He's gone. Please, trust me.
Open cell 17. Come on, Ginger, get moving.
Why, what did I do?
Come on, get moving, get moving.
And where am I going?
No questions. Close 17.
Hey, get your hands off me!
Holly, we can talk about this.
Nobody ever believes me.
I do. Just come away from the edge.
Holly. Holly, sweetie, please don't do this.
I can't go on, Maria.
Of course you can. Honey, I meant what I said about you having friends. We're here to help you. Please. Holly, you've got the rest of your life ahead of you. Honey, we're just gonna go down. We're gonna talk about this. Everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be just fine.
Don't come any closer! All right. Oh, God, Holly, please, please. Oh, God, please, I don't want to lose a friend. We were never friends.
We are now.
Go away.